Welcome to Fyaah Hot Topics. It's been a minute, but I'm back to give you the esoteric views on the news, and we're going to jump straight in with some tech news. Bringing back those good old fears of what's going on in this world. Elon Musk's new agenda. Is this good or bad for mankind?
As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at mind pong.
In 2020, it was a pig with a chip in its brain. In 2021, it's a monkey playing video games. Elon Musk's Neuralink has just unveiled its latest brain-computer interface, showing a 9-year-old monkey named Pager controlling a game of Pong with its mind, all thanks to a Neuralink chip implanted in each side of its brain. The demo starts simple enough. The monkey plays a simple game on screen using a joystick. If he moves the joystick the right way, he gets a banana smoothie. But all the while, the game is using the chip inside the monkey's brain to train a computer to understand his movements. The Neuralink chips are surgically implanted inside Pager's skull. They connect to his brain via more than 2,000 electrodes, each one about 1/20th the width of a human hair, and implanted in the regions of his brain that control hand and arm movement.
So this thing in his brain is attached to his arm and his hand. So he wants to pick up the apple. His intention is to pick up the apple. The computer will pick up the apple. Okay, so when he's doing his training with the human, what if he has an urge to slap that human in the face?
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you all right? How did...
Larry!
Each time the monkey moves his hand left or right, that movement begins as an electrical signal in his brain, an impulse that eventually sends the message down his arm to move his hand. But the Neuralink implants read these signals while they're still inside the brain, before the monkey has even moved, when the movements are still just intentions.
The movements are just still intentions. So what if he was just having a thought? What if this goes into humans, because it's more likely you're just talking to Karen in the shops. You know, they're going to say this is for people who can't move their arms, who can't move their legs. But surely this is going to soon link to like giant, massive Pacific Rim robots. This is surely where this is going. The Neuralink. It was actually called a Neuralink in Pacific Rim. Yeah, and they needed 2 of them to pilot it because it was just such a massive machine. But this is where it's all going. This is where it's all going.
The chips are connected via Bluetooth to a computer that reads the brain signals in real time and matches them to the monkey's hand movements. And here's the wild part. When the team disconnects the joystick, the computer can still predict where the monkey is going to move his hand. No joystick...
What? So it can still... So basically, we're going to give all of our brain functionality and animal functionality, feed it into a machine and live forever, as Ross has said before. But then the computer is going to be so clever that it's going to understand human behaviour and animal behaviour on a neuro level.
Quiet.
After only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move the cursor instead of the joystick. Pager still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity.
Eventually, the monkey wasn't even using the joystick anymore. He was playing a game of Pong, just using his mind. And this is when we got a hint of how Neuralink could be used in human patients. Instead of using a joystick, a person with paralysis could train a computer simply by imagining an action. And that brain signal could be picked up in real time by their Neuralink implant. In a tweet shortly after the monkey video was posted, Neuralink founder Elon Musk said the first human Neuralink would allow someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind, faster than someone using their thumbs. From there, Musk said later versions of the Neuralink could be used to shunt brain signals to separate clusters of Neuralinks in the body, potentially allowing paraplegics to walk again. Of course, these are all very lofty goals and a long way off watching a monkey play Pong. But then again, the new demonstration is already a long way from what we saw in 2020 with Gertrude the pig. That Neuralink was just reading the pig's nose signals as it snuffed through the straw. This new demo showed us a far more advanced brain-computer interface, a brain literally interfacing with a computer game in real time. We may not have a timeline on a human Neuralink implant, but from this latest demonstration, our sci-fi future might not be that far off.
And the only reason this monkey is doing it is because he's got banana getting slurped out of that straw. It's the only way to keep him interested in this game. Person with paralysis, yes, this is going to help them, and it will, and it's great on that front, yes, but the dangers of this technology in the wrong hands. Oh, do you know how busy someone's brain is? Like, I don't know how busy other people's brains are, but the amount of times that I have an intention in my brain to want to do or say something that I don't actually do because my morals kick in is quite often. The human heart is evil, always. So giving them like Neuralink, updating data to Vicky, just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. And Elon Musk seems like the biggest psychopath ever. It's like Hitler on steroids. They always just try and do it with this whole paraplegic way. So everyone's like, yeah, this is great. Let's get behind this technology. Let's invest into this technology. And then in the background, all the military people are getting involved as well and creating things that we don't want to know about. And that, well, we do know about them because they're all over our sci-fi programs, movies, everything. They're just programming us, getting us ready for this agenda. The robots are taking over. Look, we already love doing the robot. Who doesn't love doing the robot?